Hello, Joshua. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Like I said on Twitter, this could be like close to the end of the chapter of the series. Look. Like, I don't think we're gonna have any more free time for chapter 6 because they just threw us straight into the investigation. Nothing much, the stream just started. Or are you talking about what you missed the entire week? Anyways, let's continue. I'm worried because they threw us into a timer straight away. Like, we have to investigate the mysteries of the academy and they gave us a timer. There's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here? Was this staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here. I have to investigate. Not much. It's just the typical stuff. Oh, I have to shoot. Oh, I need friendship power. Wait. Why isn't my shoot button? Why isn't my shoot button working? What? What the? Let's see. Ah, I think I need to be close to it. Yeah, I need to be close. It's broken, but from this door. This has to be an ultimate lab. It isn't open, but there's only one ultimate lab left. At least this isn't a competition.
Okay.
It's Kakichi's, the ultimate supreme leader's lab. This door isn't supposed to open. Per the rules, if a student dies before their ultimate research lab is opened, then the lab will remain closed. But Kibo's explosives broke the door. I should be able to get inside. I have to go inside. Ultimate Supreme Leader Lab. Why does this look like a Batcave? Is this supposed to be a Batcave reference? Because that looks like one of the classic Batmobiles. So this is Kakichi's lab. It certainly does have that evil organization feel. Wait, let me just fix positioning of my second screen. Because I feel like it's gonna fall off my desk. But there's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair. Let's show him that the students of Host Peak Academy will never submit to despair. Hope? Despair? At that time, Kaito was in the essential, but it didn't seem like he knew anything about the remnants of despair. Kokichi and Kaito weren't there when we used the flashback light. But even without that memory, the truth is the same. If this lab was made for Kokichi, there should be some link to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden somewhere. I should investigate thoroughly. There are Virgil hair. There are matching shoes and suits of many colors here. If this is the ultimate Supreme Leader's lab, Are these uniforms for the other members of the organization? There are some unsettling objects here. Gas mask, handcuffs. There are also wigs and glasses for disguises, I imagine. But they seem comical. This doesn't seem like something the remnants of despair would use. A large table, what I imagine is used for strategy meetings. There's nothing of particular interest on top of the table. A supercar? A supercar? For some reason, my voice is cut out there. I swear I'm not a robot and my voice chip is fizzing out. Is this the kind of thing that members of this evil organization drive around? But would an evil organization really want to drive around in such flashy cars? This is more like a child's idea of what an evil organization would have. There's a collection of files here, bound like a book. The complete history of Hospi Academy. Robot. I'm not a robot. My son Hiba is. I picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages. And inside... Hey, Danganronpa 1! Information on Hospi Academy, Future Foundation, and the Remnants of Despair. This is a history of the battle between hope and despair. There's Sayaka, the character who freaked me out the first time I played. But we've already remembered all this. We know this information. I don't suppose it'd make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose... No. Something's not right. Something is off. Because the things written in this book... Oh, Mikan is there.
Got a minute?
Do you really have time to read a book? Maki! I flinched in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands.
What?
The complete history of Hospi Academy? What's the point of reading this now? You already remembered Hospi Academy with the flashback light, didn't you?
No.
Yes. I thought that as well.
Hey!
Ah, Maki, this is perfect timing. Will you come with me?
Huh?
Or what?
Is that alright?
I need you to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hospi Academy.
Why?
Huh? But why?
That's...
I need to check something important. I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right? She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh, then started speaking in bored narration.
It all began at Hope's Peak Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair. This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl.
I wonder how this tragedy compares to real world tragedies like the wars and Black Death. Like, they call it the most tragic event, so yeah.
The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. In order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and
Yeah.
the world into utter
What about
despair,
it?
she organized the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy 78th class. Trapped by the ultimate despair, the
This is so nostalgic, seeing all these images again.
Was forced to participate in the killing game. But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of the very killing game she masterminded.
And then she returned as an AI in Danganronpa 2 and Ultra Despair Girls.
Outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover.
Not really, in Ultra Despair Girls. Yeah, slowly recover in Ultra Despair Girls, but the thing is, Junko was still around because she was an AI controlling two Monokumas, so she was still spreading despair. Then after that, she went into a VR.
But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's legacy of despair. The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and their war raged on. Until one day, when the war suddenly ended.
The meteorites, right? You can skip that.
Yeah, if you think about it. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the new Hosting Academy? As for Hosting Academy,
It was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations. They continued to
actually, if you
spread
think about it,
stories
a
of
few
the
mascots do that
event,
too, right?
And that's all we know.
Like, what do you call it? The M&Ms, for example. I mean, I remember Food Theory actually made a theory about it. And the argument was, is it actually cannibalism? Because the M&M mascots also ate M&Ms. Apparently, no, it's not cannibalism, apparently. But it depends on the viewers, because that's how theories are. This doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense because what Maki just told me. Wait, did I read that right? Yeah, this doesn't make... It's exactly what I remember. Then, what is written in this book? Are they just lies? Or are they... Then explain how... You know what? I'm not gonna give you the luxury of that question. Hello Spiral, how are ya? That's way too open, I guess. I turned to one of the pages almost without thinking.
What's wrong?
No.
It's just the afterword written on the last page. It says that these documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, accurate book written on the subject. Well, it says it's a complete history, so what's the problem? The problem is, if this is true, truth will it obtain. We can't ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. In order to investigate this, I need to know more about Kokichi. I found this in his lab after all.
Hey!
Maki, I think I'm going to Kokichi's room now.
What?
Why Kokichi's room?
I
I have to verify something. I have to determine which things he said were the truth and which were lies. I remember I read a list of war crimes. One of them is like showing no mercy. Showing no mercy when the enemy surrenders, aka no quarter. Another one is like crimes against innocents and, you know, not safe for work stuff that I'm not gonna mention. And attacking civilians. Harming injured soldiers, attacking refugees, And like I said, other stuff that are not safe for work.
Okay.
Including if he really was a remnant of despair.
What are you trying to pull?
Huh? There's no doubt he was a remnant of despair because in that memory...
Okay.
Well, whatever. If that's what you want to do, then I won't stop you.
Thank you.
Maybe... I don't know. Maybe... Maybe, how Choco... How... I mean, that's more of a worth force violation rather than a war crime. Not giving breaks. Like, not giving breaks and no quarter are different because technically they're on your side. But still, both human rights violations and workforce violations, I can't speak, are both, you know, violations to human rights. So, yeah. And once a cat girl gets her bells, they technically have to comply by human law. You can't make the argument, oh, they don't get human rights because they're cat girls. Once they get their bells, they're practically treated as humans. I never would have imagined this. That Kokichi's lie might be the breakthrough we need to find the truth. What is this? What's happening? Oh yeah, Lost Trial.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. Are you one of the chosen for the Gopher Project?
Gopher Project?
I saw you on a flyer on the ground.
That's the remnants of despair's doing. Gopher Project participants are classified.
Are you one of them? I'm really good at remembering faces.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Just a case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid.
Someone spiked this water.
They're all students from Hope's Peak Academy, aren't they? I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have any special talent.
I see. But you look just like him.
Don't worry about that. Hey, listen, should you really be outside right now? The meteor...
I'm not scared of them. Because my dad told me the Future Foundation will take care of those meteorites. If the Gopher Project succeeds, then the meteorites won't fall down.
No, I've heard the Gopher Project doesn't exist to save us. Have you heard the rumor? All the participants died in an accident.
You're wrong! They didn't die!
How would you know that?
Because those people are the heroes that will save the world, right?
The Gopher Project wasn't created to save us. Never mind.
Heroes don't die! Heroes don't give up! That's why they're still alive! Because they're heroes!
Heroes?
I'm gonna throw a curveball. Some people might see individuals as heroes, but their enemies will always see them as villains. Or sometimes the heroes themselves don't see themselves as heroes. That was a memory, right?
No.
It's from that flashback light. This flashback light has a special effect.
Is this...
Soichi, just now.
Okay.
That must have been the flashback light. The one that Monokuma used after Kaito's trial.
Huh?
After Kaito's trial?
Hey,
What did you remember? That memory. was from when I tried to get away from the Gopher Project and threw away my talent.
Oh yeah.
I remember the same thing. But why? Why did Monokuma give us that memory? And will we experience another flashback like the one we just saw? I don't know, but I can't hesitate now.
Hey!
Maki, let's focus on the investigation. There are a lot of things we need to check.
Well...
You're heading to Kokichi's room, right? Then I'll go with you.
Huh?
You will?
Because...
Something about him concerns me. That's why I want to check. She looks worried. Did that flashback?
Do you want to die?
What? She said it. No, nothing. Let's go. Even so, a hero, huh? You have increased your bond. You can move more debris than before. I would like to hang around and explore, but I can't do that right now because of the timer. What's going on? I need context. What do you mean? The whole hero thing? The kid? We're at the final chapter of the game. So we have to uncover the mysteries of the school. Are they actually... They said they were fight. Oh yeah, they are fighting. Like, we had a trial, flashback light, then, Kibo went rogue. So, this is Kokichi's room. I don't know where he got all this stuff, but he hoarded a lot of things. It's unsettling, but we should investigate it.
You're right.
What's with Rantaro's cardboard cutout? By investigating this room, we might learn more about Kokichi. Kokichi said that he was the leader of an organization opposed to the Gopher Project. Play it! Then you could have a better understanding of the game and see if you actually like it or not. I like the game, but I haven't played it in months. I mean, there's going to be an event that I might play, because yeah, in that effort, he tried to take the position of mastermind. The flashback light helped us remember that organization was the remnants of despair. I know, right? Kokichi was the leader of the remnants of despair? But is that the real truth? I feel as though there may be a lie in there. Oh, we can't press it. It's a Monokub's pad. They were given to us as motives during Hirumi's case. But the motive videos were switched up and we got someone else's video.
That's true.
I don't believe this motive video is Kokichi's.
Then...
There's no point in looking, is there?
No.
We should check. I want to know what he knew. It would explain his actions. When I touched my finger to the pad, the video started playing. Whose is it? It's his own.
By popular demand,
It's his own one.
Time for the motive video. Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado,
What? Kokichi's...
Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader.
So he got his own.
He caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization, DICE. And by mayhem, I mean
motor
petty
video.
non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyway, Kokichi had
How is he the
goons
supreme
working
leader?
for him.
More like the ultimate prankster.
These goons
I mean,
were
prankster
like friends and
correlates with
family,
liar.
most important people in his life. But then, a terrible event befell those precious people. What kind of event? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
No.
So this was Kokichi's motive video?
Why?
Why did he have his own motive video? Did he exchange it with someone else?
No.
Or maybe he was given his own motive video from the start. Like Kirumi.
I see.
Oh, so Kirumi wasn't the only one who got their own motive video. Sure. Well, either way, it doesn't matter anymore. This is true, but the content of that motive video is disconcerting. It's inconsistent with the information we already know about Kokichi. But what can I deduce from that? Kokichi's motive video has been added. I never thought that a motive video would be a concern now. Kokichi's gathering all those pieces of evidence. Wait, all those pieces of evidence was coincidence, right? Ah, this is the hidden camera I set up in the library. I feel nostalgic. I'd say you're maybe about halfway done with the game's story, maybe 60%. Chapter 6 tends to be the longest. And this is the inner tube that was floating in the pool. And this is the book from the child's seance. He was gathering all the evidence from the passive incidents. The murder weapons aren't here, but why on earth was he gathering all this? No, it's pointless to try and understand what he was thinking.
You're right.
Perhaps... There are several cardboard boxes filled with documents. Lightsaber. These look like blueprints.
Huh?
Blueprints?
This is stupid.
They're mostly drawings of childish fantasy weapons like ray guns and beam swords.
Well,
I wonder if the electro hammer and electro bomb blueprints are here. Maybe he drew whatever came to mind and then selected a few for Mia to create.
I don't understand.
Looking at everything, a lot of these childish designs seem impossible to create. That might have been Kokichi's intention. I found someone wearing similar... I mean, it is a typical Sefoku from Japan, but the only difference is that they call her one is colored red. We're just gathering stuff. His intentions?
Remember.
He could have prepared a few fake blueprints to mask the real ones. It's nearly impossible to check all of them, lowering the chance someone would find it. You mean there might be something important hidden among this stuff?
You're right.
I believe I believe that is a possibility, but we don't have time to look.
Then
I'll do it.
Huh?
Maki took a seat in front of one of the boxes and began searching the blueprints. Ah. Maki?
Thank you.
No problem. With the furniture and lighting, this room is identical to mine.
hey,
I wanted to ask you something.
Huh?
What is it, Maki?
well,
Kaito believed Kokichi. He believed that someone's watching this killing game.
what do you mean?
What do you think?
I'm...
Kokichi does have a compelling point. This killing game only makes sense if there's an audience. Why else would there be all these rules designed to make it more interesting?
Because...
It's just like Junko and Oshima's killing games from the past. Monokuma is particularly strict about upholding the rules and livening up the killing game. Is it because someone's watching? But we're all that's left of humanity, aren't we?
I don't understand.
Even if he did say it was to show someone, no one else is alive anywhere else, right? I wonder if someone really did infiltrate this place.
Okay.
That is a mystery. But all mysteries conceal some truth. There is still a truth to find in this killing game. Whether the truth is hope or despair is another matter entirely. Killing game has been added to the truth bullets. That covers just about everything in Kokichi's room.
Hey,
If you're done, we can leave. We can leave. I'm going to check the blueprints.
But...
because
We rely on you the most, especially in this situation. They were either disease. A pandemic happened. Meteorites hit the Earth, and the meteorites contained a virus that wiped out most of humanity, and the only ones immune to it were Ultimates. Except Kaito. For some reason, Kaito still got sick. After all, you're Kaito's sidekick. Maki.
well,
But before you go, I found something strange that I want you to look at.
Huh?
Something strange? Were you jealous that I was closer to Kaito? This isn't a wheel. What is this? Is this a real wheel? This game was made in 2017? Or was it 2018? Way before that. And this one killed people. Like, yeah, COVID did kill people, but its mortality rate was relatively low if you were healthy.
is this...
I think it's a real will. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's fake. He was a liar after all. But if it is real, why did he leave it?
Could it be...
He left us this information in case his plan failed.
Huh?
He did? I don't think he would do something like that.
Well...
Well, we should look inside, then we'll know more. When I opened the envelope, small pieces of paper fell out.
Huh?
A second message. The wall next to the boiler. That's all? It's probably another one of his horrible pranks. I'm not sure about that.
But
I should investigate just in case. It might be an important clue.
Okay.
I don't know. Do what you want. Just don't waste any time. I'll be done before you know it.
okay.
Yeah. Alright, I should head to the boiler in the garden. I don't know where to go. I can't go here. Boiler. Where's the boiler? Oh, here. Ooh, there it is. The wall next to the boiler. What could it be? Perhaps it's just a prank. Around here? This area used to be covered in grass, but it's been completely removed. It shouldn't be hard to find it now. Should be hard to find it now. I let out a gasp when I saw it. Twins.
Huh?
Twins B? Is this the second message? What could this possibly mean? If it was written by Kokichi, like the other message. He has bad handwriting. Like, I have pretty bad handwriting, but his one seems a lot worse. Are they meant to be read together?
Then
In that case, it seems as though the message is incomplete. Two mysterious messages have been added to the truthful ones. But if this is incomplete, what was Kokichi trying to do by telling us? Again? Suichi Saihara. Do you have your ultimate memory back? Is this supposed to be Makoto?
yes.
As the headmaster of Homestuck Academy, I want to ask you to please cooperate with the Gopher project. I do feel bad about this. I know how much you all wanted to run, even if it meant no longer being ultimates. Those of you who have to live on like this might be the real victims here. But the only people who could go through this project are U16, who haven't been infected. The fate of humanity rests on your shoulders.
The fate of humanity? What's the point?
Huh?
Even if this ridiculous mission is a success and we all survive, what's the point? Why try so hard to save the seeds of humanity? I don't understand.
Perhaps you'll be the ones who will create that point. It's true that this situation you're all being forced into is harsh. So harsh that you think it'd be better to just die. I still want you all to live. For those of us who want to live but can't, you 16 who can live are hope itself. So please, I don't want to see you give up hope. I want you to keep hope alive. My head. I remembered something again.
That's it.
We were at Hosui Academy and we participated in the Gopher project. At that moment, I heard something crumbling above me. I have like 3 moods on Twitter. Either I'm laughing, I'm angry, or I think the thing is adorable. I mean, there are food pics I've seen on Twitter that are pretty good, but for some reason they don't invoke hunger in me.
Are you alright?
Suichi, what's wrong? He said. Kibo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I experienced a sudden flashback and my hand slipped.
Then?
Did you remember too, Kibo?
Yeah.
Yes, we were at Hosui Academy, about to sign on for the Gopher project.
But
What is Monokuma thinking, having us remember that now?
as I thought.
He's probably trying to make us feel despair again. Despair? No, but these memories.
Are you alright?
How's your investigation going? Will you be able to end the killing game your way? It's going fine. I really just started. There are a lot of areas in this academy we haven't investigated. Areas that you can't investigate. Rantaro's lab is also inaccessible thanks to Monokuma's ridiculous rule.
Okay.
That's right. I'm concerned about that too. If only there were some way to get in. Fukichi did love to bully Kibo. I will help you.
Huh?
Help me?
Logical.
By destroying the door to his research lab. So you could enter it.
Well, that's...
If you could, that would be really help.
Please.
Wait, did I read that right? If you could, that would really help. Then please head to his lab and I will meet you there.
Right.
But be careful. Monokuma will be after you for conducting an investigation without his permission. The essentials may not kill you outright, but they will definitely try to stop you.
Okay.
Right.
Listen closely.
If things get dangerous, call me and I will deal with the essentials.
Huh?
You're going to help me, Kibo?
Yeah.
I'm not your enemy. That is why I am helping you with your investigation. But only until the time limit expires at dawn. Robots are not people, so I'm... Only until the time limit, huh? I suppose he's still hellbent on destroying this academy. Still, you've changed, Kibo. Is because of this... Is it because of this situation, or because you can't hear his inner voice anymore? Right now, I should focus on Rantaro. He died before revealing his ultimate talent, but he seemed to know more than he did. Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? Before we even remembered that event, he knew about the ultimate hunt. But why? There might be a clue somewhere that will lead us to the mastermind.
All right.
I'm going to do everything I can. No giving up. I won't give up on hope. I need to keep hope alive. And to do that, I need to get inside Rentaro's lab. Congratulations, you have lost Kibogan. Hold A or the right bumper near an essential to fill up energy. When the energy is filled to the max, Kibo will come to save you. Use it as you need it. Oh, they gave us a gun. I forgot where Rantaro's lab was. Like, how do you... Sorry for interrupting, but there's info you gotta know. Yeah, I know.
Leave it to me, everyone.
Ah, okay, thanks. And this place is a mess. Nope. I remember Rantaro's lab was near mine, right?
Leave it to me, everyone.
If only they didn't kill Mokura. My idea was to have her brainwash herself to believe it. Oh, that would have been interesting. I mean, she was already playing the part of Junko, but yeah. Okay, Rantaro. That's Sumugi. There. Rantaro's lab. If Kibo breaks down this door. They also had a chance with Monica and... Yeah, because she She real because Nagito made her lose interest.
Shuichi!
Thank you for waiting. That was one hell of an entrance.
Listen closely.
I'll destroy this door at once. Please stand back, Shuichi.
Okay. Please.
Well then, I leave the rest to you. If there is anything else you would like me to access but can't, please call me. I will blast open an entrance just like I did for you now. And just as soon as he came, Kiba left. Anywhere I'd like to access. If I can go anywhere with Kiba's help, does that mean I can get in there too?
No.
Rantaro's case first. I need to investigate his lab. I mean, I like it. It's the in-between of Danganronpa 1 and 2, so it filled up some of the gaps. But from what I saw in the fandom, it's either people don't like Ultra Despair Girls or people don't like V3. From what I've seen, people tend to think, like I've avoided spoilers, so don't worry. From what I've seen, people think Trigger Heavy Havoc, aka Danganronpa 1, people think it's meh, but everyone seems to agree that Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, is the best in the series. But people agree that Danganronpa S shouldn't really exist. I mean, Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls was written by the main writer of Danganronpa, so it's canon, as well as Danganronpa 0. The other novels weren't really written by him, so they're questionable. But Danganronpa 0 and Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls were written by him. This was also written by him. Danganronpa S wasn't written by him because he left the company, so we can just chuck that up to non-canon.
All right.
I'm finally in. So this is Rantaro's lab. What kind of room is this? It's almost frightening. They really should have just finished the series up with the 3 anime. Like from what I heard, V3 is a light reboot, like a soft reboot, meaning it references the story. It references the past Danganronpas, but they're not directly connected. Like Danganronpa 1, 2, and Ultra Despair Girls and 3 were connected to each other. That's true. Hello, Firewall. Like, Danganronpa 1, obviously the first game in the series, Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls is what happens between 1 and 2, and there are characters related to each other. And Danganronpa 2 is related to Danganronpa 1 and Ultra Despair Girls because Ultra Despair Girls acted as the bridge. But Danganronpa 2 also references, and you even meet the characters from Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 3, the anime, is split in half. Like, what I mean that it's a soft reboot is that there's no direct connection to the characters. Like, yeah, Makoto is implied to be the headmaster, but he didn't really have a personal relationship. I'm alright. Makoto didn't really have too much of a personal relationship with the characters besides being the headmaster. But he had personal relationships with the other three in the other 3 games. Like, he's the protagonist of 1. He appears in Ultra Despair Girls, and he's also the older brother of Komaru. He appears in Danganronpa 2 and even helps with the final trial. And in the anime, he's in Danganronpa 3. Because Danganronpa 3 is split in half, right? Danganronpa 3 is split in half. The first half of Danganronpa 3... The first half of Danganronpa 3 is a sequel to Danganronpa 2. So it explores what Makoto and gang was doing. But the second half, or I could be getting this in the wrong area because wrong order because I haven't watched Danganronpa 3 in a long time. The other half of Danganronpa 3 is a prequel. What happened to Chiaki's class because Hajime was an add-on. But yeah, the first three games and the anime felt very, 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 very connected to each other. And I'm even gonna throw in Danganronpa 0 because that's a prequel and it's also written by the same author. What was his talent? I thought I'd understand once I came in here.
I don't know.
I don't get it at all. I ain't gonna spoil the ending just yet. Let's just wait for you to see it, Jaws. But yeah, I don't really like the ending of... Yeah, I've noticed the fandom doesn't really like... It's controversial, like... In terms of favoritism, people likes 2. 2 is ranked 1. Tend to be ranked 1. Followed by Danganronpa 1. Then Ultra Despair Girls and V3 are tied for 3rd place. And believe it or not, people don't like the anime. Like, a lot of people felt like the anime was unnecessary. So yeah, that's the official ranking of the Danganronpa media. Danganronpa S? That's another story. I don't get it at all. Himiko?
Hey, Shuichi.
What was that explosion? The sound of you breaking down this lab's door? That's pretty drastic.
No.
That wasn't me. It was Kibo. But what even is this place? It's got an awful atmosphere.
Okay.
It looks like some kind of puzzle room. So maybe he was the ultimate quiz king, and he got the title by winning game shows. I'm not sure. We should investigate first.
That's fine.
Then I shall help you. Be happy, the legendary mage is your sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes me feel better. If you can't tell, I'm kind of losing my voice right now. A laptop?
Ah,
I mean... V3 is supposed to be the author's, like, finale because he was leaving the company, he was gonna start his own company with a bunch of friends. He was ready to move on. So he wanted to end his story of Danganronpa. He did say in an interview he doesn't mind if the company Chunsoft continues Danganronpa without him. So yeah, this is supposed to be his finale. Oh, this looks promising. My magic's telling me this is important.
You're right.
There might be a clue in here. I should check. Looks like it still works. I should see what's on here.
what's the matter?
It's empty.
What's that mean?
Empty? What do you mean?
No.
There's no data in it at all.
Bye.
See ya. What? Why put a laptop here if it doesn't even have anything interesting on it?
You're right.
It seems like that's the case.
But
No, but my magic's reacting to something. There's gotta be something. Check it better. Check it better. Anyway, what's that about magic? Detective mode. Is this a vault? But it doesn't look like a normal vault. This vault's like a puzzle. Look at the 2 dials. Do we have to solve a puzzle? Wait, there's zodiac signs! I recognize those symbols anywhere. Like, A is Chinese zodiac, and the B is regular zodiac, or Western zodiac. The dial on the right is labeled 8, and it has a bunch of Chinese zodiac animals on it. And the one on the left is labeled B, and it has a bunch of different astronomical signs on it. So it looks like if we move both of the dials to the right things, the vault will open. It says something about a hint somewhere in the academy. Was there really a hint?
It'll be okay.
I mean, some people are hoping for a Danganronpa 4, but a lot of people think it will be bittersweet because, like I said, the original author says, my story is done, I've done my part, I'm ready to move on. So they're gonna need to hire a new writer for Danganronpa. Well, we don't need to think so hard. We just gotta try every combination.
How about that?
So if it's 12 Chinese zodiac animals and 12 astrological signs, then it's 12 by 12. That's 144. Too many to try all the combinations at random.
What's that?
Then do you know the answer? Because I don't get it at all.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Let me think. There's an A and a B dial. One with Chinese zodiac and the other astrological symbols. And a hint somewhere in this academy. I'm sure I can solve this.
Hey, Shuichi.
I know I yelled at you just now, but talk to me when you're stuck.
With my magic.
That should help you with an epiphany. I am a legendary mage after all.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you. There's no time. I have to trial. Oh, wait, I have to try. I should inspect those dials. If I can't figure it out, I can ask Himiko. I have no idea. Somewhere hidden in this academy. I'll ask Himiko. A hint somewhere in the academy. I wonder if it's a diagram or... Oh, okay. I've almost figured it out. Do you have enough mana? Oh, those symbols. Wait, let me turn off detective mode. I can't leave, so I can't investigate it. Unless it's the notes. Wait. The world is mine, Kokichi. Oh wait, twins B. So B must be Gemini. This is so hard to. Then the world is mine. Kokichi Oma. Is it Kokichi's birth month? No, because it doesn't tell you the year. Let me check that again. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, horse! Horse A. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I just pressed exit by accident. Yes, it opened. If they even do anything with it since Danganronpa's heyday has long passed. I mean, it's kinda... I think around 2020, it kinda got a resurgence because YouTubers started playing it. I only got into the series because a friend of mine got into the games and then bought the game for me to help me out on my streams. So that's how I ended up here. He threw me into the rabbit hole. I don't know how, but it opened. But what did you mean by all this? What did all of this mean?
Is that alright?
The hint in the academy is the message that Kokichi wrote. I feel the same way about Kokichi, the same way I feel about Nagito. I don't understand how they're popular. Like if they were people who I meet in real life, I'd probably beat them up. And yes, both Kokichi and Nagito have gotten beat up. It was a clue from these dials.
If I remember correctly,
the original message was written over. There is a manga apparently. Apparently it takes place after V3. Personally, yeah. Once again, I don't get the popularity behind Kokichi and Nagito. Like, I'm pretty sure half the fandom wants to marry Nagito. Hello. When Gonta first saw it, it just said Horse A. Kokichi added more to it. But that was just a diversion.
okay,
Horse A was actually the complete clue.
Oh my!
Oh, I see. So, a dial should be the horse. So the Chinese zodiac on dial A was horse, and the other hint was hidden in the rear garden. He was such an interesting character. I tried so damn hard to decipher what he was saying. to figure out. He wasn't too complex to me, no offense. He was just flat out annoying. Same with Nagito. This might hurt you, but in my opinion, Kokichi's just great Nagito. One's a liar and one's just delusional. It said twins B.
I see.
Got it, so the B dial should be on Gemini.
That's it.
I've known a lot of pathological liars in my life. Yes, I know it's sad, but yeah. So sometimes when I first met Kokichi, I knew not to trust him immediately. But then when he says, "Oh, I love this killing game," I had a feeling that that was gonna be a lie. So yeah. I had a deep feeling that Kokichi hated the killing game. That's why he kept talking about, I'm gonna end the killing game by winning. But you could tell he actually hated it. Like, why end something if you're having so much fun? I feel like Nagito was actually a good anchor to the plot, while Kokichi kinda just did shit that didn't make sense a lot of times. Yeah. And when he said, "Oh yeah, I'm the mastermind," I'm like, this is too early in the game. There's no way you're the mastermind. Second, you're a pathological liar. And also, when he started controlling the essentials, why would he have a remote control that controls the essentials when Monokuma himself said no one can control the essentials, not even him, when Monokuma is the real mastermind? The only one who could control the essentials were the Monokubs. So what's the point of having a remote? So there was a lot of things, like when Kokichi was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm the mastermind." In my head, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I even said it on stream. You're not the mastermind. Yes, the astrological zodiac on dial B was Gemini. So that's what it meant. Thanks to your deductions, everything's all cleared up.
Why?
But why did Kokichi add all that stuff to it?
That's true.
He was trying to make himself seem like he was the mastermind. And also, it was kind of stupid. No offense, but Kokichi is really stupid. Like, at the end of the, like, during the chapter where he was killed, like, "Oh, I have no idea why, Maki wanted to kill me." Maki wanted to kill him as soon as he claimed to be the mastermind. And it's like, no, the real mastermind must have made her want to kill me. No! In reality, she wanted to kill you because you call yourself the mastermind. She wants to end the game. Like, he's like, "No, the mastermind made Maki want to kill me." I'm like, "No, you stupid idiot. Maki wanted to kill you as soon as you revealed yourself to be the quote-unquote mastermind." Either way, I probably hate... By the way I'm making it sound, I probably hate him. Like, yeah, Nagito was annoying, but he did... No, I'm gonna regret saying this. Nagito did have some redeeming qualities. Kokichi, if you really wanted to help people, and yeah, Byakuya also wanted to make the games interesting, but he had a more interesting approach to make the games interesting. Kokichi just did things to inconvenience, and if Kokichi didn't, like, go through all that, V3's story would have been a lot shorter. Kokichi's the reason for the detours. So, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I know a lot of people hate. Some people hate him because of what he did to Gonta. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. But yeah, he's someone I'd probably like kill in real life. I'd probably eat him because I'm a dragon. But yeah, I don't like Kokichi. Just gonna say this out there. I don't like him. I don't think he's interesting. Like, if his lies are what makes him interesting, then what kind of features is that? This entire game lies to you. Like, oh, by the way, Kaede is the protagonist. Nope, it's actually Soichi. So, a game that lies to you gives you a character that lies as well. It doesn't make him special. It doesn't make him interesting. Just gonna say that out here. Feel free to dislike, feel free to want to slay the dragon, but I don't like him. He needed us to believe it. He was trying to be the mastermind. Causing us problems even after he's dead. He's such a pain. Let's see what's in the vault. Just because Nagito has redeeming... Yeah. Like I said, just because Nagito has redeeming features doesn't mean I like him. Like, I could tolerate him. I don't hate him, but I could tolerate him. I know some Kokichi fans will probably want my head, though. What I'm gonna say is, come at me. It was this difficult to get in here. There must be something important inside. I'm nervous. Is it okay if I barf first? Do you feel nauseous, but you're nervous? I peeked into the open vault and found... a USB stick? The Monokuma pattern must mean there's something here. But how do we check inside? I can use that thing in this lab. I especially liked how Walter would rather die than... yeah.
Okay.
I do have a list of people... I do have a little tier list of how much I don't like certain Danganronpa characters. Kokichi's up there with Haiji. I know you probably don't want me to hear that because I know everyone hates Haiji. But yeah, he's up there with Haiji. I don't know who's higher, but in my opinion, I think Haiji's a little higher because I disagree with his taste. I would torture Haiji. Meanwhile, Kokichi I would just kill because, you know, death is an easy way out. He doesn't need to suffer anymore, but I want to make Haiji suffer. Under Kokichi is Kyo. Then after Kyo is... he's the guy from Ultra Despair Girls. He's a pedophile. What do you call it? Yeah. Just under, so on the top of my hate list is Haiji, followed by, Kokichi, followed by Korekiyo, then Nagito and what's his name? Byakuya are tied. Why? Nagito and Byakuya are tied. a lot of people don't like Ultra Despair Girls because of the way it played. But in my opinion, I liked it because of the story. I just barred the... I mean, yeah, some of the stories messed up, like the whole situation with Kotoko. But yeah, I enjoyed the story. Like the main story about how it bridged the gap between Danganronpa 1 and 2. It did its role. Like, the purpose of the game is to connect the two games. Then, I know I like to hate on... what's his name? Kazuichi because he's a degenerate male. I find him more annoying than outright hating. So yeah, he's not really on the list. But yeah. Mikan... I don't hate Mikan, actually. Even though at times I do get... even though I act like I get annoyed every time you guys compare me to Mikan. It looks like it still works. If I put the USB stick in here, I should be able to check the data. I grabbed the USB stick from the safe and plugged it into the laptop. I found a single file.
Could it be...
a video? I opened the video file and...
Hey there. So I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
Hello, Hajime. I mean... Rantaro. But I know you don't like Ultra Despair Girls, but I think Komaru is a very good protagonist. Komaru is a very good protagonist, in my opinion. Actually, all the Danganronpa protagonists are actually really good in their own right. And that's the reason why I've had a bad feeling that Kaede wasn't the real protagonist. Because I noticed a pattern that not both, the past protagonists, Makoto, Hajime, and Komaru had in common. They were hopeless when they began their journey. But as the game progressed, they get more and more hopeful. Meanwhile, Kaede was hopeful straight from the bat, so I had a bad feeling like, wait, she's already hopeful. Where's the character development? Then we realized Soichi was the real protagonist because he wasn't hopeful in the beginning of the game. Taken by surprise, I gasped and stopped the video without thinking.
Hey!
What is it?
Sorry.
That was Rantaro, right?
I think...
He probably recorded it here before he died.
No.
No. Wait, he said no. That couldn't be the case. The video was clearly recorded in Rantaro's lab.
If I remember correctly...
But we were only able to get inside this room just now.
No.
It was supposed to open up after Gonta's case, but because Rantaro was already dead, it was locked permanently. But thanks to Kibo, we were able to get inside.
But...
Knowing all of that, how could Rantaro have recorded a video in this room? That might be true, but shouldn't we check the video first?
Okay.
Ah, yes. Right. I turned to the laptop once again, and with a trembling head, I played the video.
I get that this is probably pretty confusing, seeing yourself like this. Guess I should start from the beginning. First things first, I am you. No tricks, no actors. It's you. The reason you don't remember recording this is because that memory is erased.
Why does this feel like Total Recall?
Think of this video as a message from the Rantaro before you lost your memory, to the Rantaro after you lost your memory.
But a lot of people did say that there was a missed opportunity with Ultra Despair Girls. That what if what's her name? Monica succeeded and made Komaru as the next ultimate despair, it would have been interesting because there would have possibly been an anime or a game where it's brother versus sister. Makoto versus Komaru, but they didn't go that route.
So, let's get to it then. The reason I recorded this footage. I won the right to a special perk for participating in the killing. Part of that perk is this video message. Monokuma said he was gonna make some kind of puzzle for me. The fact that you're watching this means that you've solved it.
No, you
Also,
didn't.
you can't share this with anyone. If you catch Monokuma shooing anyone away from you, that's why. There's another part to this perk. Something you get at the start of the game.
Wait, killing game? Was he in another killing game? Huh.
I bet you know what I'm talking about. Something you've had from the start.
Yeah. It's just, some people feel like she was wasted. Like she was a very good protagonist, but a lot of people felt like she was underutilized after that. Like, she made brief appearances in the anime, but that's about it.
Now, I thought that if you were smart, you'd have used it to end the killing game. But if you're watching this, that obviously didn't work out. Life's never easy, huh? Well, anyway, that's the perk. Other than that, you're just like all the others. You go in, they wipe your memories, and you start killing. That's the way it is. Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case. This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now, the important part of that rule is that... Looks like they didn't want me saying that, huh? Guess you'll have to solve that little mystery. But hey, you're smart. I know you can do it. Oh, there is one more thing.
It's probably more trouble than it's worth to turn Komaru into Danganronpa 2's Junko. Maybe as a novel. I mean, Danganronpa is no stranger to what-if stories. Like, they had an alternate story about what if Mokuro survived Danganronpa 1. So, yeah, it could be an interesting what-if story, if now that I think about it.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game.
I knew it.
You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game.
Ironic, right? He's the ultimate survivor and he's the first one to die in this game.
That's why you get this perk, the survivor perk.
I mean, Danganronpa has always been irony, like the ultimate serial killer in Danganronpa 1, Genocide Jack, didn't kill anyone in the game. Then in Danganronpa 2 you have the ultimate Yakuza, he never killed anyone, and now we have the ultimate assassin. At least she tried to kill someone, but that failed.
But it's not all fun and games. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one. And never forget, you wanted this killing game. So you have to win, no matter what.
But you're already dead.
No matter what.
Rantaro's video message.
Huh?
What is this? This isn't the first killing game? A killing game that he wanted?
What's that mean?
Why was he talking like it was a game show? See, what always never makes sense to me is how he's the ultimate survivor. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put some clues together. When I started this game, my friend told me to pay attention to the V of V3. So I made a theory that the V... Well, it's more of a joke. I'm like, yeah, this is Danganronpa 53. But, killing game. Killing game. And the way that there are people watching this, they gave him a perk. They're making it, yeah, they're really making it sound like Danganronpa is a game show. That you could, you know, you could join in again. Like, you get, I might sound like an old person, but you guys know game shows, right? How if you win a game show, you're allowed to come back to the game show as reigning champion to try to defend your title. Maybe that's the case with Rantaro. He won the last killing game and he wanted to defend his title as the ultimate survivor, so he entered this killing game. It's almost like the Hunger Games. Like how sometimes in the Hunger Games they had like past winners attend an all-stars Hunger Games. So, it can't just be one person, right? Because Rantaro said they don't like that. What's that? They wipe your memories, right? So they have a machine that's capable of wiping memories. And in the beginning of the game, the beginning of V3, we were just regular high school students. Then they wiped our memories again. Because they're like, oh wait, we screwed up the brainwashing. So we're gonna give you your ultimates. So, I'm doing it again, aren't I, Firewall? Do you remember the time in Danganronpa 1 I solved the whole Junko mystery? So, there are people there's no doubt people are watching this. And as they've told us, they could give us our memories. Like we don't know which memories are fake, which memories are real. What happened in the beginning of the game when we were just regular old high school students? They told us, yeah, we erased your memories, but we forgot to add the ultimate. What if the meteorites are fake? It's just a plot of the game. Like, they wiped out our memories, gave us fake memories, gave us ultimates, so that we have this game show. And the survivor perk is the perk they gave Rantaro for winning the last game. What if this entire killing game is a lie? The virus is a lie. There are people watching this. There are cameras. I mean, Junko in Danganronpa 1 did hint that the killing games were televised all around the world. What if it's the same situation here? But giving us ultimates at the beginning of the game. Let's continue. I'll be thinking about this in the back of my head. Soichi, what did all of that mean? Who was Rentaro Amami?
If I remember correctly,
it could be the same situation as, because if it's a killing game, it's supposed to spread despair, right? The Hunger Games is supposed to be a game show, and they actually had real killings. So, no doubt, this is like a Hunger Games situation. It's also the situation in Danganronpa 1. Junko Enoshima was televising the killing game all around the world with actual killings, just to spread despair. This game show could be ran by the Remnants of Despair as well, or whoever the successor of Junko Enoshima is. Alright, I was asking this question to the people who play these games. So, it's not VR, because there's no glitches. Because Danganronpa 2 had a lot of glitches, so that's how I figured out it was VR. There's no glitches this time. So, I don't know. I probably won't even be part of these games. He said he survived the last killing game, and that that video is part of the survival perk.
Then
He was the ultimate survivor, an expert at death games.
Why?
Then why did he die so quickly?
Remember,
What he said?
anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you.
What's that mean?
The one that was coming for him. Was he talking about Kaede?
no.
She didn't know Rantaro's identity. She thought he was the mastermind. So Steve Harvey was low-key killing the losers. I'm comparing it to, like, Hunger Games. Like, the Hunger Games was like games for bored rich people who wanted more joy in their life or excitement in their life, so they wanted to watch people actually die on live TV. So it could be a similar situation here. Like, the purpose of the Hunger Games was to please bored people. The purpose of the Killing Games, or I almost said Danganronpa. The purpose of the Killing Games is to spread despair all around the world. Unless, you know, there's actual... Unless, you know, it's not despair this time. What if it's like the Hunger Games? Like, bored rich people. But, Family Feud's goal wasn't to spread despair around the world. We both know you were thinking about Family Feud. Don't lie to. I mentioned Hunger Games like 3 times. Then who's the one that knew Rantaro's true identity?
Could it be?
The real mastermind would have known.
Then
In other words, the mastermind hidden in this academy set up Rantaro to be killed? The mastermind is hidden somewhere in this academy?
Okay.
I believe so,
Well,
for now. And he said he wanted this killing game. Why would he want that?
jeez.
If he hadn't done such a stupid thing, he probably wouldn't have been killed. I have a question. Do you guys know Total Drama? Another killing game. Why was he even participating in the first place? What was the other killing game? Because the killing game is...
I don't know.
There was another thing. Rantaro said his survival perk had another part, right? What was that other part?
you're right.
He said he had it at the start of the game. Yeah, I love the original series. I mean, technically speaking, if you think about it, yeah, Revenge of the Island could be considered a soft reboot. Same with Takawana Island, or however you say that. But the new one is apparently a full reboot. Like, I have a question. Would you count Total Drama as a killing game? Like, no one died, but the thing is, they did things that aren't legal for other game shows. Like, Hunger Games and the killing games of Danganronpa. They were televised, but they actually killed people. Meanwhile, Total Drama, their game show, tortured their audience, their participants. Like, they would get injured, they would get thrown off the cliff. In fact, they could actually die. They had sharks and piranhas. So would they count? I think they're like in the middle ground between a regular game show and a killing game. They're just a painful game, I guess. Torture game. But when we found his body,
If I remember correctly,
all he had on him was his room key and a monopad. And that monopad was the same student handbook we had.
Then
It might still be in his dorm room.
okay.
Yes, it could be. I never imagined Rantaro, the first victim would come up again like this. Uh-oh. Chris would 100% just recreate. No doubt. If he thinks it makes him more popular, yeah, it would. I mean, no, in my opinion, yeah, I was about to say that. Chris and Junko have very similar personalities. Except the difference is that Chris was narcissistic and wanted to be popular at the expense of the safety of his participants. Again? It's happening. Flashback. Okay, campers, a body. If you think about it, there could only be one winner of those games.
Yo, Shuichi! I heard you're finally gonna take part in the Gopher project.
Who are these guys? Why do they look weird?
Yeah. Are you okay? Are you sure you're not overdoing it?
Why do you sound like Makoto?
You're the one who's overdoing it. You should be resting at home.
Why do your voice sounds familiar, but I can't pinpoint.
You know I can't do that. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go to school. It won't get any better if I rest. Hope's Peak Academy is working hard to create an antivirus. Even if they do find a cure, the meteorites are still going to be a problem for us. Hey man, don't look so sad. You're about to go on an adventure, right? Now that I think about it, 16 boys and girls going on a space trip together. You guys gonna do it? What are you guys talking about? Congrats, Shuichi. I heard there are some hot girls there.
Well, since in different countries, different people won, yeah. Definitely there could be... That's true.
I told you, don't look so sad.
The only difference between the Total Drama games and the Killing games is that the contestants didn't want to end the games because they were promised money. Meanwhile, the Killing games, they have to survive.
I don't know if I could stand it. I'd have to leave everyone behind.
Have you guys watched Mirai Nikki or Future Diaries? That's a Killing game.
You have to go. I'm begging you.
They even call it a survival game.
Huh?
Same with Total Drama Action. In some countries, Beth won, and in other countries, Duncan won.
Shuichi, you're our pride. You know that?
Meanwhile, Total Drama World Tour only had one winner, Heather. I forgot the winner of Total Drama Revenge of the Island, and I forgot the winner of the other island. There was a spin-off that was like Redonkulous Race or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you have to do it. For us.
That's what I mean
Everything to
by soft reboot. Those last two Total Drama... Well, last three Total Dramas.
If things get too rough, then just remember all the fun times we had together.
I'm pretty sure Future Diaries gave a lot of people awakenings.
So, don't give up. You're our hope. I'm everyone's...
Ah, that memory. Why did I have to remember my friends now of all times? This is Monokuma's doing. He made us remember this. But why? Why make us remember that? That memory is no cause for despair. That's right. There's no way we can give up. I promise I'd do my best for them. So, there's no way I can give up.
Okay?
So, we're looking for the other part of Rantaro's survivor perk, right? Leave it to me. Yeah. I'll check every nook and cranny of this room with my magic, of course. Breathing hard, Himiko ran off. What does all this mean? What are lies and what is the truth? Yeah, like digging women who... Yep. Do I still have the Kibo gun? There's no time to be standing around. We only have until dawn to investigate. I need to inspect every inch, get as many clues as I can.
That's true.
I should go there next. If Kibo destroys the door like last time, I should be able to get in there.
Suichi, I finally found you.
Sumugi? What's wrong?
I was checking Kaito's research lab up on the 6th floor, but... What is this? Kibo's attack demolished the wall of the school and caused a new room to appear.
A new room?
Yeah. And it's a really weird room too. Anyway, come with me.
Sumugi spoke almost encouragingly, then walked on ahead. Until Dawn was great, unless my nostalgia for the game is talking. It was definitely a playable horror movie, and there's like multiple endings. I remember watching Markiplier play it, and he tried so hard to save specific characters that he would redo it. That he would do options. A weird room, huh? I can't ignore that. I suppose I have no choice. I'll go there later and head to the 6th floor right now. Let's trace the stairs again. I'll probably have to destroy something. Should I play it on stream? My first memory of it. I actually have no idea where to go. Like, I know Kaito's room is like in the 6th floor, right? That requires 4 people. But knowing how stupid I am, I'd probably end up killing everyone. That requires 3. Yeah, I need to find a way up. Huh. Oh crap.
Leave it to me, everyone.
Oh. Oh, I was going the right way. Oh, I did. It's gonna take a while. Oops. Do it, it'd be funny. Maybe I'd do it for a Halloween episode. A new room. It must be that.
Right? This room's really weird, isn't it? I couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
I'll try looking around. Oops. I went through the large hole in the wall and stepped into the next room. Is this where we were held? This is...
Hey! Right? This room's really weird, isn't it? I couldn't figure it out.
Could it be?
It's funny how we're almost at the end of the series of Danganronpa, and looking at these two, knowing that their voice actors are Sayaka, has also voiced Sayaka and Leon, feels like everything went to full circle. I suppose it's possible that... In fact, I think right now all the people who are alive were voiced acted by people who died in the other games, like Chiaki and Himiko has the same voice actress. I mean, Maki, not really. She has the same voice actress as Nagisa. He didn't die. Even though he's shown to die, but the end credits revealed he's alive, and the anime reveals he's alive. So, and Kibo has the same voice actor as Hifumi. He died. Another? What is it this time? I like how a majority of the stream is just me talking about Danganronpa and other quote-unquote killing games.
Well then.
Let's begin then.
Wait!
Hold on, I'm not mentally ready yet. Well, robots probably don't need to mentally prep themselves the way humans do. Actually, do robots even need to be in cold sleep?
That's
homophobic.
I'm still a teenager, just like you. I would feel lonely if I were the only one still awake. If you think Family Feud is a killing game or a torture game like Total Drama, go ahead.
Like I thought.
But is it really okay? This will be my first time in Gold Sleep, so I'm just plain nervous.
It's the same for all of us. But you know, it's a man's dream to leave Earth behind and travel across the stars. What a careless guy.
Fucking moron!
Ha, a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot is more like it. Hey, who are you calling an idiot?
Jeez.
Okay, bring it up. We gotta be friends here, so don't start fighting with each other. Friends, you say?
Yeah, that's right.
We're friends from here on out. Even though you just met us and you don't even know what we're like?
Because
Well, the 16 of us are going to be here together from now on.
yeah,
It might be hard, but let's try to take it one step at a time. See? She was very hopeful! Where's the character development? Like the other 3 protagonists. We might fight at first, but we shouldn't forget about believing in each other.
yeah, that's right.
We all went through such a difficult time, so I think we could all become good friends. Right? What do you say? Gonta agree. Gonta want to be friends with everyone.
That is correct.
Oh boy. I didn't think I'd be pulling this voice out during Danganronpa. Again. After we all wake up from cold sleep, we'll have no choice but to live together.
That's right.
So we all better get along. We're already friends. Even Atua says that we're friends. That sounds like a pain, but okay, I guess.
Hey,
What about you? Oh, there's that hat again. It looks so off. When it's a sprite, it looks so off. Like the hat doesn't move, but his face moves. Me?
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I see. I'm glad. No matter how many times we fight, we smile in the end. That's what true friendship is. It'd be cool if we could all be like that, all 16 of us.
that's right.
Yeah, I agree. As long as we leave the degenerate males out. Huh, I think us guys should be included too. Yeah, Vice, you said he's gonna keep the hat on the entire game. He took it off.
Oh, right.
Plus, this is a flashback, it doesn't count. Then, let's do it. It'll probably be a couple of years before we all see each other again. But let's all work together and do our best.
That's right.
Yes, because we are humanity's last hope.
Alright.
Then, let's all get some shut-eye. I'll see you guys later. There was fine print? I thought it was like a verbal bet. I remember now. This room is...
It can't be.
This room was the room where we went into Gold Sleep.
Then,
Tsumugi, you remember too?
okay.
This is the room where we were put into cold sleep for the Gopher project. It's where the 16 of us first met. Okay, no offense, but this is starting to become too outlandish for Danganronpa. Like, yeah, I get the whole end of the world thing from Danganronpa 1 Ultra Despair Girls in 2. The VR, yeah, that was kind of a stretch, but this feels more like a stretch. These, how can we have gone from a happy ending all the way to, oh, by the way, there's a virus and you all need to go to space? And yeah, this is kind of outlandish.
But back then, we all said we'd work together. We promised we'd become friends. And now we're killing each other. Why did it all end up like this?
That's...
This is Monokuma's fault. Monokuma and the true mastermind controlling him.
That real mastermind hiding in this academy is making us do all this, right? Hey, Suichi, let's find him no matter what and end the killing game for good. And then, let's finally fulfill that promise we all made.
Cause, okay, the other despairs were man-made despairs, right? Those devices were made by the Toa Corporation, which commissioned Junko's ideas. So, all the despairs from Danganronpa 1, Ultra Despair Girls, and 2 were man-made. This feels like kinda out of place. Like, alien viruses came from meteorites. That wasn't a man-made despair. There's no way. Yeah, you can make the whole world sad, but it's not gonna attract meteorites. So, yeah, this is kind of outlandish, even for Danganronpa.
There's a lot of us missing now. I think it's not too late.
You're right.
Yeah, and he said you're. There are some documents left on the table.
Huh?
A Go for Project participants list.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this. I found it when I was here earlier.
Anything of particular note?
All our profiles are written here. Most of it is stuff we already know, but it's not that. That's not the important part. It's about Kaede.
Huh?
What? What about Kaede?
Seems like
She has a twin.
Huh?
A twin?
It seems like she has a younger twin sister.
Is her twin sister Fuyuhiko's sister? I'm making a joke because Fuyuhiko's sister, Natsumi, looked so much like Kaede.
It said her sister was adopted by a relative. And they barely had any contact, but I'm still a little worried because Jinko Enoshima also had a twin sister.
Okay.
True, but
that reminds me.
On top of that, Junko used her twin sister to run her killing game from behind the scenes. I mean, it's probably just a coincidence, but I thought I should mention it to you, Sonichi.
Thank you.
I feel like that was an indirect reference to the whole Mokuro Ikusaba meme. Yes, and he said thank you. This is the first time I'm hearing that Kaede has a twin. Is that relevant? It doesn't really matter, does it? Go for Project Blood.
Seems like
Their battle has gotten more intense. I wonder if it's gonna be okay. It seems like the building is going to break soon.
If I remember correctly,
Kiba said he'd give us until dawn, but
There's a chance that Monokuma will defeat Kiba before that, right?
Okay.
either way, we should hurry.
What should we do?
What are you gonna do now?
There's a place we should investigate. It's Rantaro's room, right? I found it right after the killing game started, and it's been closed this whole time.
You mean?
Oh, never mind. Yes, the hidden room in the back of the library. With Kibo's help, I'm positive I can get inside.
Certainly.
Oh, you're right. I'll go with you.
You have increased your bond. You can move. But didn't we say we were gonna go into Rantaro's room? I'll go to the library. Mokoro Ikusaba. The 16th student. Lying somewhere hidden in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. I probably got the quote wrong, but yeah. Oh wow, it's already been 2 hours. I've lost track of time.
Leave it to me, everyone.
I knew you would come here. If you're reinvestigating old areas, you'd have to come here eventually.
Hey,
But before you do, listen to what I have to say.
okay,
Is this about the blueprints? Have you looked through all of them?
okay.
Yeah, I have. But something caught my eye that worried me. Although, I'm not sure how significant it is. Hey Maki, what was it? What was in all those blueprints you were looking through? I found a design that worried me a little. It was drawn with too much detail. Oh, yeah, that's different from the other childish drawings. It looks like a vacuum. What a peculiar shape. It's a machine that sucks up bugs called the bug vac. A bug vac?
Kakichi came up with a design, but I thought there weren't any bugs outside of Gonta's room. Gonta's lab.
No.
How did you mention it? Oh, that cause of tiny bugs. Bugs? I thought vermin were nowhere to be found seen in this academy. Yeah, I got to think that before, but when out walking in courtyard, Gonta think he saw tiny bug. But bug is so tiny, even Gonta could see it, and Gonta have 20 0.625 eyesight. Glasses? So maybe Gonta just make mistake, but Gonta think. No, maybe Gonta just see things.
Remember,
Gonta was always seeing small bugs.
Gonta said he was just seeing things.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Kokichi asked Mia to invent that to see for himself.
huh?
So Mia actually made this? After I found this design, I went to Mia's research lab.
Well,
And I found a prototype that she was still working on.
hey,
That just looks like a regular old vacuum cleaner. This is it. It may be a prototype, but it seems to be functioning already. The suction function is already finished. As she said that, Maki flipped the switch on the machine and... That's very intense for a vacuum cleaner. It has pretty strong suction. With this, you could vacuum up all the bugs around you at once. Nothing in it. Yeah. It looks like it was used several times, but it doesn't seem like they caught any. Maki sighed and turned off the bug catcher.
I see.
Then does that mean there are no bugs? It was just Gonta's imagination after all?
okay.
That's probably the case. Well, even if there were bugs, I don't know how that would be a clue.
Sure, whatever.
But I wanted to tell you, especially since I spent a long time investigating it.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Were those bugs really just Gonta's imagination? There must be more to it than that. Bug vac has been added to... You guys were here. I'm sorry, but it's impossible to clean up an area completely of bugs. Yep. They'll always find a way. Life finds a way. Jurassic Park. Yeah. If you were all gonna meet up, why didn't anyone tell me? I couldn't find anyone, so I was starting to get worried. Sorry.
Hey,
And where were you up to until now?
Hey,
You went to Rantaro's room, right? Did you find anything interesting? In fact, it's impossible to... Yep. I mean, you could have like certain types of bugs that doesn't exist in certain areas of the world because of climates. Like here in Australia, one of our states actually don't have fruit flies. That's why when you travel there, either by international or local borders, they're very strict to make sure you don't bring fruit flies into that state. But they have, of course, they have other insects, but yeah. What is this expression? Hey, Himiko, did you find anything in Rantaro's room? I'm not gonna tell you, stop asking me. Shut up, leave me alone.
Huh?
Why? If I said I didn't find anything, you're gonna decide I'm useless, aren't you? I won't let that happen.
So, I guess you didn't find anything.
it's okay.
Don't worry, I wasn't expecting anything from you anyway.
What did you say?
That's just as bad.
Wait, wrong voice. That's just as bad. I do wonder what fruit flies would do. What? I mean, they eat fruit, I guess. You can look it up. I can look it up after stream, but yeah. If it isn't in Rantaro's room, then where is his survivor perk? Could it be in the library? That's why he was here in the first place? Who knows? We didn't find anything on his body. Did he hide it somewhere before he died? But hiding it in your room would be the safest place for it. Did someone take it?
What's wrong?
Suichi. She said what's wrong.
You're right.
Hey, we're going to check what's behind the hidden door, right? Let's hurry and do it.
You're right.
Yeah. He said, you're right. The hidden room is where Rantaro was investigating just before he died. Is it true that you can't bring certain Here's the thing. I don't know about certain types of plants, but Australia's border security is very strict. Like, rabies practically doesn't exist here in Australia. There are traces of weak rabies in one state, but rabies doesn't exist in Australia. That's why there was a whole ordeal with a certain celebrity illegally bringing their dog here to Australia. And when it comes to fruit and vegetables, we're very strict when it comes to bringing fruits and vegetables from other countries. Like, I was told by one of my teachers that we had a story about one of the past students who was given a box full of Japanese fruits during the exchange, and when they got to border security, they declared it, but the security eventually said, no, you're not allowed this, and they just threw it away. So yeah, it's just that we have a really strict border security. The hidden room is where Rantaro was investigating just before he died. There might be something in there that would be a valuable clue. First, I should inspect the hidden door. This feels nostalgic. A hidden door is revealed when the bookcase swings open. This door has been locked the entire time. This was nostalgic! Like, holy crap. I remember back then I was still playing Necropada. With Kibo's help, we might be able to open it.
The door that can only be opened with a keycard. There must be something there.
Maybe the mastermind is hiding behind this hidden door.
That's true.
Then, if we kill them, we can end this killing game.
No.
I told you, we can't kill them. If you do that, we'd be the same.
Huh?
Found you! You guys have been doing whatever you feel like, huh? You can't just go anywhere you want without permission. Father'll get mad.
I get it. Australia does have a lot of ecosystems to set. Yep. That's why we're very strict.
I don't like it when Father gets mad. So before he finds out about this, I'm gonna destroy you all!
Damn it! Everyone run!
Ah, I can't move!
Just stay put for now.
Ah,
Kiba, you saved us. As a reward, I'll use my magic to turn you into a real boy.
I see.
So you need me to open that door, right?
Okay.
Yes, please.
hey!
Are you ignoring me? Well, I guess there's nothing I can do since I need to charge my
Listen closely.
Please stand back. It's dangerous to be too close. Like, I'm pretty sure the cane toad was an invasive species. And yeah, it really ruined the ecosystem when they first came here. Same when the Brits colonized Australia, they brought in foxes, and I think they also brought in rabbits. Foxes and rabbits really screwed up the ecosystem. Yeah, that's like, especially during the pandemic, and that's why we've been killing a bunch of rats lately, and PETA wasn't happy, like, oh, don't kill the rats, they deserve to live. And people were like, you'd rather have people starve just so you could spare some rats? And let's not forget, the livestock and other animals rely on the same food, like wheat and grain. So by sparing the rats, you're also killing those animals. After the terse comment, Kiba aimed his rocket launcher at the door. They're a bunch of hypocrites, like they killed animals because they don't believe in shelters. The hidden door is completely destroyed.
Yes.
The door is open. We can finally enter. The mastermind is hiding in there, no doubt about it.
Is it okay to go in there? What if we get attacked or something?
Then we'll just have to strike back. Australia is also kind of upset with PETA because they insulted Steve Irwin, so yeah. Actually, the whole world doesn't like PETA, so what am I saying? I would join you, but I need to hold up the essentials here.
Well then.
Soichi, it's all up to you. Please watch the mastermind. Please catch the mastermind no matter what.
Okay.
Got it. So we didn't need to go to Rantaro's room. The mastermind is in here? That certainly is possible. We should be careful. Like, yeah, I don't like PETA, but I also don't condone animal abuse. Like, I have the same mentality as a hunter. Take what you need. Like, not the trophy hunters, like traditional hunters, like the Aboriginals here in Australia. Take what you need, and when you do kill something, make sure you use all of it. Make sure nothing goes to waste. And also, I came from a religious family. Even though I'm not really religious myself, there was a rule in books where you shouldn't eat an animal that has both claws and fangs. So you shouldn't eat cats, you shouldn't eat dogs, you shouldn't eat lions, you shouldn't eat tigers. That was the rules. Don't eat anything with claws and fangs, because it's too much of an effort to eat a predator. In the animal kingdom, it works the same way. Predators rarely hunt other predators because it's too much effort. Predators would rather hunt prey. You know, those who can't really fight back. I mean, deer can fight back because they have antlers, but they require less effort compared to other predators. It's just the rules of nature, right? I'm not trying to reference Metal Gear, but it's the rules of nature. Humans, I'm half dragon, half fiend, so I obviously have to eat a lot of meat. Humans have canines, which is designed to tear flesh. The thing is, no one hated stingrays after that, because after Steve Irwin died from stingrays, people knows that Steve Irwin would hate it if we all turned against stingrays. Alright, let's go.
Well,
I'll go in first. I'm the only one who could fight if anything happens.
I guess.
Oh yeah, please.
Led by Maki, we walk through the hidden door. This is the hidden room. It's much bigger than I expected.
Wait,
This room's atmosphere.
seems like
Doesn't it remind me of the reminiscences that admire Junko Enoshima?
Yeah. The same thing could be said to humans, like... And this is why I also hate trophy hunters who just kill for the sport. If you're gonna hunt for food. Like... I would physically harm someone if I go into their house and they have, like, animal decor saying, oh yeah, I killed this lion last week. I would physically hurt them. The mastermind behind this killing game must be hiding in here. Where? Where's the mastermind hiding? Here.
Huh?
what is it?
Was that Monokuma's voice just now? Yahoo! Welcome to the final stage. Guess it's time for the final boss to make their debut.
What?
Where? Where's that voice coming from? And no, I have nothing against vegans. I actually have friends who are vegans. I'm pretty sure I said this last stream. You're fine to have whatever diet you want. I won't judge you for being a vegan. I won't judge you if you're just gonna eat meat and no vegetables. I mean, that's the same can be said for every single sea creature if you think about it. The sea's just a dangerous place. There's something draped in fabric. It looks suspicious. I cautiously lifted up the fabric and... a Monokuma head? You found me, or rather, you just found a place that you were meant to find. At any rate, you can't end the killing game. The killing game was born from the womb of despair. Starting with the killing game at Hope Speak Academy, created by the ultimate despair. They're all connected. The killing game is despair itself. What is this? Are you Monokuma?
Hey,
Of course, but I'm not just any Monokuma. I'm the overseer of the killing game, and the source of all Monokumas. So I've been given a special name, Mother Kuma. Mother Kuma?
Then
So then, the machine that makes spare Monokumas in this academy.
yeah?
Oh, that's me.
Here.
You see this amazing machine behind me? It creates spare Monokumas. All I gotta do is copy over my thoughts and... presto! I give birth to myself.
Huh? A spare Monokuma? Can they be made that easily? I thought they were advanced robots.
No way!
Yeah. That's why I'm so amazing.
No.
That might be a lie. It's trying to trick us with fake information.
That's true.
Anyone can see this. Anyone can see this thing is giving too much information far too conveniently.
No way!
Huh? But it's not a lie. I can make spares really easily. We have first aid, some anti-venoms, and most of the time they just tell us to go to the hospital so you get it treated. Most of the time you have to be strapped into an IV so that they could what they want is the poison to go through your body. So, hello JC. So they're gonna put you into IV because not every venom has anti-venom. So they're gonna hook you into IV so that your body has enough nutrients to survive the venom. If you don't go to the hospital in time, yeah, you're dead. If you see a venomous creature, you could just call animal services.
That's true.
Could you do that right now?
Yeah, try and make it do Malakuma. What's wrong?
I can't birth a Monokuma for someone who doesn't love me. What about after it's born, huh? Did you think about that? Take some responsibility. Whatever, just give birth to a Monokuma. Here in Europe, vipers are really the only venomous snakes. Yeah, that's true. We have a lot.
Refused.
You do know the reason why there's a lot of dangerous creatures here in Australia, right? I'm pretty sure I said it in a past stream. No, I won't do it. I'm not gonna give birth for one. I'm not gonna give birth for someone who. Wait. No, I won't do it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna birth one for someone I don't like just because they tell me to.
This is stupid.
Hurry up and give birth to a Monokuma.
Hey!
Are you listening? We said to give birth to a new Monokuma.
Hey now. It's totally ignoring us. I wonder if the thing about spares was a lie after all.
No, it's because Australia doesn't have an active volcano, so it's the perfect habitat. A lie, huh? But why lie about it? There has to be some motivation to the lie. To lie. Mother Kuma has been added to the truth bullets.
Hey,
Hey, enough with this mono... She said hey, why did I say hey? Enough with this Monokuma. Let's hurry and search his room.
You're right.
That's right. The mastermind is hiding in here somewhere.
Hey, Shuichi.
Now having a bite that can kill an elephant seems a little overkill when you're like, that's true, yeah. Don't just stand around. Look for the mastermind.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. First, we have to see if the mastermind is hiding here. There should be another clue here as well. This is a trash can.
That's true.
I should investigate this too. I'm positive there's some clue here. I opened the trash can casually and
Huh?
I let out a surprised gasp.
Huh?
What is this? This thing in the trash can is much heavier than I thought.
Why?
A shot put ball. Why is this here? There's no blood on this shot. It can't be the one that Kaede used to kill Rantaro. In that case, where did this come from? Why is this here? This is... I noticed something sticking to the shot put ball. Some cloth fibers from something. Inspecting it closely, I can see several pink fibers stuck to the surface of the shot. They're pink. Wait, that means this shot... I understand. I know how to pin down the mastermind of this killing game. That's interesting. I never knew that volcanic activity has something to do. Yep. I mean, that's one theory, but it's the most commonly used theory. The one you said where it's isolated is also another theory. Shot put ball with pink fiber has been added. A monopad, and there's blood on it.
Why?
Whose monopad is this, and why is there blood on it?
That's...
I don't know, but we should inspect it closely. If this is a student handbook, the name of the owner should show up when it turns on. I started up the monopad and...
Huh?
This monopad is the survival perk. That means in addition to the video Rantaro's survival perk was this other monopad.
No.
Is this a map of the Ultimate Academy? The place that opened with mysterious objects are labeled too, as well as the hidden room. Which means this is a complete map of the Ultimate Academy for gifted juveniles. So Rantaro was given this perk as part of his survival perk. Wait, was given this map, sorry. That's why he knew about the hidden door. What's this?
Huh?
A clue to end the killing game? The mastermind who is behind the killing game is hidden somewhere within the academy. Your best chance of exposing them is when Monokuma needs a spare. At that time, the mastermind will go to the library's hidden room. To prove this hint is accurate, I will predict something. The first thing you will remember is the ultimate hunt. Only share this information with people who you know you can trust. How you determine that will mean your life or death. Rantaro Amami. Also, one more question. I don't pay attention to beach warning signs. Most of the time they're like, don't... Most of the time they're like, oh, don't... make your dog walk here, or... Don't swim at this hour because there might be sharks. But I think I have seen pictures of snakes on signs, so I wouldn't... Actually, yeah, one beach did. But this beach was covered in shrubbery, though. One beach I went to was mostly rocky, so it didn't have any warnings for snakes. But still, even if there's no warning for snakes, you still have to keep an eye out. You'd be surprised where you could find snakes here. A hint to yourself from yourself. That was part of the survival perk. That's why Rantaro brought it up, because he read this hint. Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? Hey, it's Kaede's Among Us hair clips. This is exactly what Monokuma wants us to do. So what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then... Can I even trust myself? I think snakes are just weird little guys. You can find them anywhere. Even he didn't completely believe it, but he had no choice. That's why he went to the library. That's what started all of this. Survivor's perk has been added to the monopad. The truth bullets. The monopad isn't the student handbook. It looks like something else.
Well,
But is that a blood stain? Whose blood is this? I was going to check that. If I can determine whose blood this is, we'll be that much closer to the truth. How are you going to check? The camera Kaede and I set up here. We can deduce it from the pictures.
I see.
That picture's in Kokichi's room.
That's right.
That punk gathered evidence from past cases, just so he could. I bet he collected that picture too.
By the way,
The back of my old school. Oh wow. Here in Australia, most of the time it's like spiders and L's. Well, one case it was an L. Or bats. So, which one do you need? There are several pictures, right? A lost picture taken of Rentaro, the one in which he was trying to remove the camera.
I see.
The one where the camera lured him with the flash.
Okay.
Got it. I'll retrieve it, so I'll let you handle this area. Yeah, that should have been expected. My schools were in the city, so... Maki, be careful, okay? Kibo and the Exceptions are fighting.
Hey, hey.
Who do you think I am?
Do you wanna die?
She smiled when she said it. I finally reached a point where I can tell that that was a joke. But birth one acknowledging the ones that are yours before you make me birth another one? I wonder if what it said about spares was really true. I think I just need to talk to... Oh wait, never mind. We are finally able to get in thanks to Kibo destroying the hidden door. The only other way in was the key card. Of course, none of us have that, so we couldn't get in before. But it doesn't look like there's a card reader on the inside of the hidden door. I looked through the rubble thoroughly, but didn't find anything like that. Which means you don't need a key card. Oh, they keep saying card key, but my brain autocorrects it to key card. Who cares? To leave this room. In that case, placing dust on the card reader wouldn't have mattered if they came from this side. Hidden door in the library has been added. Where? Where's the mastermind hiding? Please, Mother Kuma, may we ask you where the Mastermind is hiding?
Wait, why?
Why are you being so proper?
How stupid!
I can't share info that important. It would make the killing game less exciting.
There's no doubt this is the Mastermind's room. It's definitely for the remnants of despair.
I could give it one try and see how it turns out.
Yeah?
Oh, it's that obvious. Well, I think that's more sassy. Well, when you're right, you're right. The one you're all looking for. Wait, the one you're all looking for comes to this room quite often. Quite often? But they're not stupid enough to let you guys catch them in the act.
What did you say? It can't be.
Then the Mastermind isn't here?
And if they come frequently, then... I think my hint just finally dawned on Suichi. Hint?
Why?
Why are you giving us hints? Do you want us to find the truth?
Yeah?
What if I do? As long as it makes the killing game more entertaining, anything goes.
Well, what?
Even if that ends the killing game?
Huh?
End the killing game? Oh, you. I haven't been saying it. Haven't I been saying it over and over again this whole time?
Yahoo!
The killing game is eternal. It doesn't matter what you do. This killing game will absolutely positively never end. The killing game is a symbol of despair. How can something so fun just end?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Oh, you don't need to fret over what it means. All meaning aside, it's the truth. The best thing you guys can do is just accept that truth. Clues to the Mastermind has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, I finished investigating everything I needed to. What's going on? I can't find a Mastermind anywhere.
They weren't hiding here. Did you find something, Suichi?
I've inspected everything I found, but I feel like there's still something hidden here. Uh-oh. Again? Another memory? How's that, Firewall? What? What? This is... Hey, Asuichi. Looks like you've finally woken up from a long sleep.
Huh?
Monokuma? Although we're meeting for the first time, you already know me. Well, of course you know. I'm famous after all. The Mastermind is the friends we made along the way. Knowing Danganronpa, how the Mastermind can be one of these students? You're not wrong. Yeah, you're technically not wrong. Hawksby Academy's killing game was the most watched event in television history. Why is Monokuma here? It can't be.
Hi, hello!
Oh, but it can. This is where it all begins. A brand new killing game courtesy of the Gopher Project.
Huh?
Killing game?
Well now.
Now then, from hearing From here, things will proceed how they usually do. You'll all lose your memories and forget everything that's happened up to this point. The stakes of the Gopher Project, the hopes and dreams that humanity entrusted to you. Oh, and you'll forget that you're the last 16 survivors of the human race too. The bonds of trust you've forged, your discussing promises of friendship. All that's gonna go bye-bye when the killing game starts.
It's no use.
What? What? Why are you doing this? There's no point in asking questions. You're gonna forget everything anyway.
Hey!
Who's behind this? Who are you? Junko Enoshima is dead. Like I said, there's no point. You'll just forget that too.
Damn it!
You're lying. How could I ever forget this? The blackout light.
Huh?
What? The blackout light has the power to induce total memory loss. The light it emits stimulates the nuclei and the hippocampus.
Hey!
Wait a minute. So this is like the Men in Black flashlight things. Nope, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna use this light when I'm gonna shove you all. Then I'm gonna shove you all into lockers while you're unconscious.
Looking forward to it.
And then the killing game will begin. Is that a lie? Because the beginning of the game, that's not how it started. I remember. My final lost memory.
That was from just after we woke up from cold sleep.
Okay.
Yes, a memory from right before the killing game began. When we were woken up by Monokuma and our memories were taken. And we're forced to do all this.
We were going to work together. We promised to become friends.
Monokuma, I'll never forgive you.
Me too. I'll absolutely never forgive him.
You're right.
I feel the same way, but right now we need to investigate. Dawn is coming. Then, leave things here to me. You go check the other places. What? You feel like there's still a mystery here, right, Suichi? Then I'll find it for you. We're all trying to work together and find the truth, but I haven't found any clues yet. I need to recover my honor.
But
Himiko, will you be okay by yourself?
Cut it out.
That's a stupid question.
Right.
Since I got my memory back, I'm now overwhelmed with anger. With my skills, I'll definitely catch the dastardly Monokuma and the mastermind.
you're right.
I understand. Then I'll leave it to you, Himiko. What? Wait, really? Are you seriously going to leave it all to me, all by myself?
What should we do?
If you're not confident enough to do it, then you don't need to force yourself.
No.
I'm okay. Since you believe in me, I need to give it my all.
Okay.
I'll find a clue, even if it uses up every last drop of magic and kills me.
Hey now.
Don't say such unlucky things.
It'll be okay.
I'm just letting you know how determined I am. You guys should believe in me and go on ahead. Thank you. That really makes me feel better, Himiko.
What should we do?
What should we...
She said it.
With how little time is left, it's probably best to split up, right?
That's true.
Yes, let's split up and check all the labs one more time. If we miss a clue in any of them, it would most likely be that one.
Alright.
Come on, let's go.
Be careful.
Okay.
You too, Himiko. Which lab? When we left the hidden room, we saw Kiba and the Essential in a fierce battle.
Shuichi!
Are you alright? Are either of you injured? Just so you know, you won't be able to finish the final trial in one go. Yeah. I guessed that. Just V3's trials are already longer than than the past two, so there's no doubt the final trial for this game will be the longest in Danganronpa history.
Okay.
I'm okay. What? The hidden door has been blocked by rubble.
No.
Himiko! The hidden door has been blocked by rubble. We can't get in or out.
Could it be?
Yeah.
Is Himiko trapped?
Okay.
And seeing how I go into tangents, double 4 hours to 8 hours. I think so.
Kibo!
Can you do something? I can destroy the debris, but without knowing Himiko's status.
Unfortunately.
It could be dangerous for me to just recklessly attack.
Stop it!
Then are you saying we should just leave her there?
You can't!
I can't do such a thing. We're friends.
But
I'm not strong enough to lift the debris.
then...
Let's use the Essential.
Huh?
What?
What?
You see Essential? How?
That's impossible.
We don't have any of Mia's inventions. We don't have any more of Mia's inventions, and the monoclubs are in the Essential.
That's wrong.
Exactly. We're going to get Monokuma and the Essentials to do it.
Incomprehensible.
Monokuma and the Monocubs?
Remember.
They don't want this either. Their objective is to continue the killing game.
Please wait.
Are you suggesting that we surrender to them and continue the killing game?
Stop!
But Himiko is in danger. Rescuing her should be our first.
No.
We're going to end this killing game. What do you mean? Do you have a plan of some sort?
Okay.
Yes, I do. It just requires a little bit of detective work. We need to investigate some more.
Huh? What about Himiko?
That's...
I'm worried about her, but we have to trust that she's okay right now. We trusted her when she said to leave everything to her. If we just stand here, we're not respecting her wishes.
Okay. Himiko is the ultimate magician. I bet she'll use her magic to find a clue in that room. That's just plain amazing.
Okay.
I'm sure Himiko is okay. If you're in search of rooms, I would investigate the classroom on the second floor.
Huh? Well...
I caught a glimpse of something odd there while battling the Essentials in the courtyard. Whatever clue you're looking for, may be there.
That's...
Something odd?
Hey!
Just hurry. We don't have much time. You don't have much time. It's early dawn.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I'm worried about Himiko. Kibo.
You won't change the time limit, will you?
Unfortunately...
I can't keep evading Essentials attack beyond the time limit. If we don't settle this soon, I'll be destroyed. And if that happens, we'll lose the chance to destroy the Ultimate Academy. That will be the worst ending. No. It will be the ending of pure despair. Kibo.
Hey,
Tsumugi, I'm going to the second floor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get to all of them, but I'll do what I can.
Just a little bit. I'll try to get as far into the evidence scattering as possible.
I'll see you later.
So I could just hop onto the trial knowing how long the trial will be. With confident steps, Tsumugi ran out of the library. Himiko, just a little longer. A.
all right.
Oh, second floor. I'm actually gonna miss this series. Like, yeah. Bonds of hope unite us, shining on. Wrong game, but it matches. This room. I need to investigate the classroom in the back. Kibo said that he saw something odd while fighting in the courtyard. I should be able to see the entire courtyard from here.
Okay.
This must be what he was talking about. Alright, let's see if I can find something. The locker seems intact. But I don't think this is what Kiwa was talking about. This is the room Kiwa was talking about. I should investigate here. Why am I... What? What am I looking for? Let's clear this. Oh, there we go. What is this? There's a keyboard floating above the desk. There's a keyboard floating... What is with this? What is this desk? There's a keyboard floating above it. Is this connected to a computer? This must be the something odd Kiwa was talking about. When I touch the keyboard... Flashback light setup?
Huh?
Setup? Like settings? Seeking answers, I press the enter key. Game Master. Unlocking new memory? So these settings create new flashback lights. To test my deduction, I select one of the categories. Select the subject you wish to remember. So there are some memories we haven't remembered yet.
But
If we can remember something new, that would definitely be a clue.
alright.
Alright, let's try it. I wonder what kind of memory it is. I'll start with the survivors.
Huh?
Select the subject you wish to remember? What does it mean by select? These are all memories we forgot. Oh, they're fake memories! All these should be true events. So why would you be able to select one? And these categories, there are several inconsistencies about survivors. Do I have to select the correct one?
That's true.
I suppose I'll choose the survivors on a different planet. That's true. There's more hope for us. Oh wait. However, there were survivors on our planets, there were survivors in our... I suppose I'm meant to select yes here.
Huh?
That sound.
If I remember correctly,
It came from that locker. This is hinting that those were fake memories. Like we get to select the mastermind could select memories. The sound I heard definitely came from inside this locker. I'll open it. A flashback light. This is new. I just got here. It just got here. Just as I suspected. You can make flashback lights with that desk. I don't know why it was hidden in a normal looking classroom. But there must be a switch hidden somewhere. Flipping that switch will cause the desk to activate. I'm sure Kivo saw all this when this room was destroyed. But what interests me is exactly how these flashlight lights are made. There's only one truth. There should only be one true memory. But this clearly allows you to choose why, and there's no indication of which are real. Is there more than one truth? What is the truth, and what are the lies? Flashlight light settings has been added to them. Right at that moment, the classroom door suddenly burst open. There you are, Suichi.
Himiko.
Huh? The classroom changed back to normal. So when the door opens, the classroom reverts back to normal? I assume that was done in order to obfuscate the room's purpose. The person operating all of this did not want us to see it. And if they're that cautious of us, clues to the mastermind has been updated.
Hey, Shuichi.
I don't know what you're thinking, Suichi, but
Hey!
happier that I survived. I was able to make a spectacular exit from that sealed room.
Ah,
Right. How did Himiko escape when the entrance was blocked by rubble? Himiko, how did you get out of that hidden room? Of the hidden room.
Because
The hidden door in the library was destroyed. We were so worried about you. You were trapped in there. You don't understand how I escaped from there?
okay.
No. I see. You don't get it. She's probably gonna say it's magic again. You don't know how I escaped. Then I shall tell you. I escaped from the sealed room with my magic. Himiko, now's not the time for... Himiko, are you okay? That was a close one. I almost died.
Remember.
I told you, now's not the time. Got it. I'll tell you. I definitely used my magic, but another thing that helped me escape that sealed room was the girls' bathroom on the first floor of the school building.
Huh?
The bathroom?
Hey, Shuichi,
Do you want to go there with me?
stop it.
I'm not inviting you to go to the bathroom with me. Don't start getting weird thoughts.
No.
I know that. The girls' bathroom on the first floor. What does that have to do with the hidden room? There doesn't appear to be any new clues other than the flashback light.
You're right.
Alright, I'll head to the bathroom. Damn, I used too much time. It's done already. Did I fail or this is planned? Oh. You took too long. Be careful. You don't have... Only investigate what you need to. I have to restart all this. I'll just go through them quickly. I'll just speed this. Okay, see ya. I'll try to get everything.
But alright. Huh? That's true. If I remember.
Hey, Shuichi.
This is gonna take a while. First floor bathroom, girls' bathroom. What can be in the girls' bathroom? I can't go inside. I'm a boy. I should ask Himiko first. What's going on in this bathroom? Does it have something to do with the hidden room? Once you go in, you'll understand. Seeing is believing. Follow me. Himiko gestured me closer and walked into the girls' bathroom. Girls' bathroom, huh? This is an emergency. Nothing I can do about it. I mean, Kyoko didn't hesitate to go to the guy's bathroom, so... yeah, I stand by what I said. Kyoko's still a better detective. Ah, now's not the time to be thinking about boys and girls' bathrooms. Alright, I'll do it. I repeated several excuses in my mind as I stepped into the girls' bathroom. What are we doing here, Himiko? So, it's just like the killing game in Host Peak Academy. What do you mean?
Okay.
It's just like Den, right? The hidden room and the bathroom are connected. The hidden room and the bathroom?
Hey, Shuichi.
Look where the equipment is placed. Jeez. Caught up on the past killing game. Caught up on the past killing games. It's typical of a remnant of despair. This looks like a normal closet, but I carefully place my palm on the far wall of the closet. A hidden passage. Isn't it surprising? A hidden passage deep within the bathroom. Now proceed through this pathway.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. I stepped into the false wall and into the hidden passageway. It leads to the hidden room. The girls' bathroom and the hidden room in the library are connected. The library isn't the only way to get in and out of the hidden room. The hidden room had this secret passageway leading out of it. And the passageway connects to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. But this passageway wasn't on Rantaro's survival perk map. This passageway was hidden even from him. The hidden passageway was a hidden passageway that only the mastermind knows about. A passageway connected to the girls' bathroom. Hidden room passageway has been... Mother Kuma is lying on the ground, likely due to the explosion. Is it broken?
Hi, hello!
I'm busted. It's over. I can't go on. I can't birth Monokumas anymore. I wanted to give birth more and more and more. Birth Monokuma, huh?
Hey!
Is it true that you can make spare Monokumas?
Yeah?
Of course it's true. Fine, this is the end of me. This is the end for me. I guess I'll say it. I have a built-in voice print verification system. I can't birth Monokumas unless a designated person specifically says the word birth. Designated person.
Here.
It's to ensure that my Monokumas are birthed into a welcoming environment, you know? Well, wait a minute. This designated person, do you mean the mastermind? Only the mastermind's voice command will make you create a spare Monokuma? That hint was on the house, so to speak. All glory to the killing game. It seems like it's really broken this time. That was an important clue. Monokuma creates spare Monokumas after receiving the Mastermind's voice command. Okay.
You're right.
Once more, I shall reveal the secret behind my escape from the CO room.
Okay.
Yes, please do. Right, after you guys left this room, there was a huge explosion and I got flipped over. When I came to my senses, it looked like this. I'm surprised you weren't hurt.
You're right.
Since I've been using my magic a lot lately, a magical backlash must have happened, and the way out got buried in rubble. Even I, the wise and powerful Himiko, panicked a little bit when I saw I was trapped in here.
Hey.
And what happened after that? I banged on the walls and yelled and floor and yelled for help, calmly and rationally, of course. I'm sure. Then I happened to find that hidden pathway, and that's how I got out. Then I ran into Kibo, and he told me you were in one of the classrooms on the second floor. So I rushed over there. I see, so that's what happened. I understand now. Well, was I useful? Seems Himiko is still concerned about that. I probably should get out of here. If the entrance to the bathroom were blocked by rubble, we'd be completely trapped. Himiko, let's go. I have a good idea of what's going on in here.
Hey.
Something wrong? Just tell it to me straight, like a man. Tell you what. The hidden pathway I found, is it a useful clue? I want to be useful for my friends. I can't help much in investigation, can I? I can't find a mastermind. Ah, you're worried about that?
Okay.
Himiko, not only were you useful, you may have cracked the case wide open.
I see.
Really? If I found such an amazing clue, that's proof I'm no ordinary person. I'm terrified of my own magical power. Right, let's get out of here. We're running out of time again. Yeah, if we've come this far, we're safe. Now that I feel safe, I'm a little over it.
Then
Ah, okay, I'll step outside. Blushing, I left the girls' bathroom as fast as I could. At that moment, what were you doing? Why were you in the girls' bathroom? It's not what it looks like. I'm just... Do you want to die? No, listen, there's a reason. What? Don't do what I... Don't do when I'm doing my... Don't do that when I'm doing my business. I can't relieve myself if you do that. What? Himiko's inside? What were you... And you were in there, Suichi? Okay, this is all a huge misunderstanding.
Sure, whatever.
Well, I guess you wouldn't enter the girls' bathroom without a reason.
Okay.
I'll believe you.
Thank you.
Though, it still seems like you want to murder me.
By the way,
Anyway, I found this. Rantaro's picture, thank you. I took the photograph from her and inspected it closely. Oh yeah, he's holding it. Just as I thought. I sighed to myself looking over the picture. Everything was beginning to connect in my mind. I finally saw through all of the lies. Final picture of Rantaro has been added. With this, I can fight. I can fight the mastermind behind this killing game. And I believe I can end it all.
hey,
You look like you just realized something.
well,
What do you want to do now? It's almost dawn. This is bad. We don't even know the mastermind's identity or where they are.
Leave it to me.
It's okay. I have a plan. Can you two please get Tsumugi? She should be in one of the labs. After that, I'd like everyone to gather in a courtyard.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for you there.
What's that mean?
What do you mean? What are you planning to do? Undoing? Stop the killing game, of course.
Eh?
But we haven't even found the mastermind, so how...
alright already.
We can talk about that later. We don't have much time left, so let's hurry and find Tsumugi. Oh, I see. I stood and watched Himiko and Maki go off to find Tsumugi. To the courtyard to stop this killing game. I need to stop the destruction of the Ultimate Academy. So I did run out of time because I'm guessing it's because I got lost. Or that time's also draining and I went into like a really long tangent. When I stepped out onto the courtyard, I yelled at the top of my voice. Monokuma, please stop fighting. We can solve this another way. One that's best for both of you. Please listen to me. My voice reverberated through the courtyard. And after a while...
It's almost dawn, like we agreed. Have you found what you were looking for? Are you ready to do what must be done, Shuichi? Either way, this is your last chance.
I have no idea what's going on, but messing with this robot is starting to bore me, so...
Oh, he also has an essential... Oh no, maybe he's just writing it.
I guess I'll hear you out.
So, what is this other way? A class trial. We're all gonna do a class trial, one last time. A
Class trial?
That's...
What do you mean? Are you trying to continue the killing game?
you?
There's no time to mess around. I thought you were going to end it.
No,
I'm not messing around.
that's wrong.
The class trial will end the killing game.
Huh?
The class trial to end the killing game? As Kimo spoke, I saw Maki running over from the school building. Hey, what do you mean we're going to do a class trial?
You.
Are you serious?
It can't be.
That's how you're going to end the killing game?
Okay,
Everyone's here. Now let me say this. We need to stop fighting and have one more class trial.
that's it.
If we reveal the whole truth there, we can end this killing game.
What are you saying?
The killing game will end when the truth is exposed? Why would you say such a thing?
That's...
By the end of class trial, that will be clear. Monokuma, you're the one who calls these class trials.
Alright.
But not this time. This time we choose to call class trial. Want to end them all. But why do we need to hold a class trial when no one has been killed?
It's fine.
That's what I'd like to say, but I get it.
Cuz.
My little shootout with this rundown robot hasn't been fun for a while now.
Looking forward.
And I think it's pretty interesting that you guys are on board with holding a class trial. In fact, I invite your initiative. This turn of events will make things very interesting. So even in these circumstances, you can take the opportunity to make things interesting. That means this killing game must be. However, if you're gonna hold a class trial, I'm gonna hold you guys responsible for it.
Huh?
Responsible?
Cuz.
It would be bad if we had a class trial that didn't reach a satisfying conclusion.
In other words,
If the class trial doesn't go your way and ends without the truth being exposed, then you all will be held responsible for staging such a disappointing class trial.
Okay.
Of course. I don't doubt your resolve at all. But are the others okay with it too? The responsibility will be shared by all of you.
What was that?
The responsibility will be shared?
We've been ready.
That's true.
I'll trust you, but if you screw this up, I'll kill you before Monokuma can.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you.
You're right.
There's no point freaking out now. I have friends I can trust. There's stuff to be scared of. Kibo? Also, if we're gonna do this class trial, you have to take off all that fancy sci-fi gear. We can't risk you going berserk if the outcome isn't in your favor. Take off this gear? If I remove these ornaments now, I will lose my chance to destroy this academy. This is the last chance to not let Monokuma win. Is this really alright? Kiba, please, believe me. I don't want Monokuma to win. We're going to win. Our hope is going to end this game of despair. Do you really think that ending awaits us? It sounds too good to be true, honestly.
Okay.
Yes, I do. That ending is hope for us. And we can't give up on hope.
Kiba, let's rest Soichi here.
Hey,
You don't want to die either, right?
Right.
We're all friends who can believe in each other, aren't we?
I understand.
Very well. I will remove my ornaments. Let's hold this class trial.
Thank you.
Kiba. Then it's decided.
Alright.
That's right. Our class trial.
That's it.
Our final battle. Our hope will defeat your despair.
Why?
Are you laughing?
Gross.
Is he confident he'll win?
It's fine.
It's okay. He's probably just bluffing.
Who can say? Well, if we're gonna do this class trial, we should hurry up and head to the trial ground. However, I will have the Monokuma strip the robot of his gear.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone else, please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment and head to the trial grounds. I'll go on ahead and begin preparing Monocubs can take it from here. Okay, I'll walk to the trial grounds and I'll end the stream. Alright then. We're going to take all this gear off this robot. I'll finish it in seconds because I work like I eat. Fast and sloppy. You shouldn't be proud of being sloppy.
Everyone.
I'll meet you guys there.
Okay.
Yeah. Kiba walked back towards his lab with the essentials.
Then
We should go too.
Don't tell me.
I can't believe we're having another class trial.
Why?
I didn't think Monokuma would accept so easily. That was too easy. I can't help but feel a little strange.
It's from that one thing.
He probably agreed to it to stop Kiba from destroying the academy.
Still, it was almost too easy. Perhaps Monokuma simply expected this. But it was still much easier than I imagined it would be. No sense worrying about that now. We've come this far. We just have to do it. To end this killing game, we have to follow the rules one last time and win this class trial. Okay. I'll end the stream as soon as I reach the door. So, tomorrow will be Coma 2. Most likely it's gonna be the end of Coma 2. Because Ragnar told me I'm only... If I do it right, I can finish the game in 20 minutes, but knowing how stupid I am, I could probably finish it in like 3 hours. So yeah, tomorrow will probably be the final episode of Coma 2. And after that, we'll have the art stream, and like Firewall said, next week isn't going to be the end of Danganronpa V3. There's probably gonna at least 2 more episodes after next week's episode, because this is gonna be a long trial. So yeah, I hope you guys had